Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Here's a question for you. Maybe you're doing Facebook Lives. Maybe you're doing lots of content. Maybe you're posting out there on social media. But if you're not getting clients from it, perhaps there's something that you're missing. And that's what we're going to talk about today. What could you be missing from the things that you're putting out there on social media, the things that you're doing to be visible that you perhaps need in order to get those clients? Because let's face it, everyone, right? Business is all about getting those clients. So welcome, everyone. I'm Diana Lidstone, and welcome to Tuesday's training, where every Tuesday here in this Facebook group, I go live with tips and tricks to improve your marketing because you want to get more clients, right? And I know that. So this has been a month about Facebook Lives, but what I'm going to talk to you today about is not just for Facebook Lives, but it could be for everything else that you are putting out there. Excuse me. So you may remember that if you were part of the 5-day masterclass for Facebook Lives, we talked about the 3 S's. So let me just kind of remind you. Here we are on, the handy dandy flip chart. So the 3 S's. 1, and if you remember what those 3 S's were, put it in the chat because I'd love to see if you remember. So the first one, skills. You need skills, right? You need to be able to maybe learn a new skill to do Facebook Lives. And so those people in the masterclass, they were amazing. We tried Facebook Lives from our phones. We tried Facebook Lives from our laptop. We talked about backgrounds. We talked about how we have to look. We did all kinds of things. So they raised their level of skills, right? That was the first thing. Let me get another color here. The second S, right? The second S that they learned was all about structure. So it is true that there is a particular structure in a Facebook Live or in some of your other marketing that will help you convert these people into clients. So it's great if you have skills and structure, right? And you know the flow and whatever. But what if you're missing this third element? What if you are missing this third element, which is substance? Because guess what? You can have the skills and the structure, but if you have crappy substance, nobody's going to listen. Or if you have structure and substance, but you don't have the skill, it's not going to come across the same way, right? You need all 3 of these in here. So today I want to talk a little bit about substance. So what the heck do I mean with substance? So those of you who are watching, give me a high five. If you were watching live or if you are watching the replay. I want to hear who is here today. I know it's a beautiful day out there, and I don't blame you if you're not catching this right at 1 o'clock, but let me know who is there, and I'd love to hear from you. So we're talking about the 3 S's that are really super, super, super important for you to have in all of your content. Not just Facebook Lives. You need to have some skill. You need to have some structure. But most of all, in order for your content to be what I call purposeful as opposed to random, you need great substance. Like, what is the meat of it, right? What is the meat? What are you going to be talking about? And, I'm creating this boot camp that's happening on Friday. And as I was creating the information for this, what I realized was there's kind of 2 levels of substance. And there's 2 levels. There's a level of, so maybe you're not doing any Facebook Lives, maybe you're not doing any social media, maybe you're just throwing stuff at the wall. That's what we call random. And if you're doing that, the next level for you is what I call consistency. How can we bring you to consistency? And so we're going to talk about that in the boot camp. And I'm going to give you a plan. I'm going to give you ways that you can generate consistent content. So what if you are already consistent? What if you are already showing up there for your clients, for your prospects, and you are consistent, but it's still not working? Well, then we're going to talk about what I call next level substance or next level content, because this is the content that you'll need to convert your clients. Okay. So there's a difference between, random, not showing up, not being there for those people, taking it to the first step, which is being consistent. And that's next step is, how can you create this content that will convert, but won't suck up all of your time? And I know that so many of my clients and the prospects out there, I wrote a blog and we talked about how it's such a chore. You face that blank screen or that blank piece of paper and you just don't know what to write that will be strategic and that will be purposeful. That's what we're going to talk about in the upcoming boot camp. So just for those of you who want, I created this banner. Where did it go? All right. I just want to share with you. There we are. All right. So if you've just joined us, high five, say hello, hashtag it is live. And we've been talking about the 3 S's that you need for any content, whether it is your Facebook Lives, whether it is your blog, whether it's podcasting, whatever it happens to be. There's always a skill. There's always a structure that you need. But more importantly, what is the substance? What is the meat and potatoes of what you're going to be talking about? And so I look forward to hearing from you. What would help you most to create that content that converts? What would help you the most? Hey, Joanne, great to see you there. And what would help you the most? What would help you the most? So this has been today's Facebook Live, the tips and tricks that you need to create content that will actually give you clients. Because there's a difference between random, throwing stuff at the wall, throwing spaghetti at the wall, and the content that will give you the clients that you actually want. Okay? So thanks for listening, and I look forward to seeing you this coming Friday at Content That Converts Bootcamp. Bye for now.